Hi everyone, welcome to the lecture number 9 of vector differentiation unit. In this lecture, we'll continue with the examples on directional derivatives. So first example is find the directional derivative. In previous classes, we have covered the directional derivative examples on three different directions along some vector, then towards the point, second direction, then along the tangent vector. Now, in this example, we'll find the directional derivative along the normal vector, okay, and after that we'll find the directional derivative along the some line, equation of line, okay. Find the directional derivative of this function phi at 1 minus 1 1 along the direction of normal to the surface, this at 1 2 2. So in this type of problem where you need to calculate the directional derivative along the normal to some surface, you will be given two surfaces. One surface of which you are going to find the directional derivative, and the other surface will be the surface over which to that surface we have to find the normal. Okay, means first surface is the surface of calculating directional derivative, and second surface is the surface to which we are calculating the normal vector. Okay, and the direction of the normal vector is the required direction of the directional derivative. So this is how we are going to solve this type of problems. Because in this type of problems, two surfaces will be there. So you have to take care of the difference between two surfaces, where you should not take the second surface as the surface for the directional derivative. Okay, that care you have to take. So we have to find the directional derivative of this surface. So this will be our phi. Phi. It is given that phi. You can use other notation. Means in example they may give this as f. Some other later they may use. Okay. But whatever function direction derivative you are going to calculate, its gradient we find initially. So by definition, it is del phi by del x I cap, del phi by del y j cap plus del phi by del z k cap. These are the partial derivatives of the given function phi. So I have calculated the derivatives. Then we have to calculate the derivative at 1 minus 1 1. I have evaluated that vector at 1 minus 1. It is equal to I minus j minus 3k. Okay, you can check the calculations. Now we are going to calculate the vector a bar, in which we need for the calculating the final directional derivative. The direction of a bar is the required direction, and we use that direction to calculate final directional derivative. Okay, so the information about a bar is given. A bar means in which direction the vector in whose direction we are going to calculate the directional derivative. So it is a bar is normal vector to the surface x square plus y square plus z square equal to 9 at 1 2 2. So this is the information regarding a bar. It is given to you in problem. Now I am denoting that second surface as psi. Okay. So psi equals to x square plus y square plus z square minus 9. Why I have taken this 9 on this side? Because we have tried the function. So here also phi is x square plus y square. Here directly value of phi is given, but here the equation of surface is given. So either you have to shift this 9 on this side or this 3 terms on that side. Okay, that will be the second surface. So I have taken, it is convenient to take 9 on this side. So I have written it as psi equals to x square plus y square plus z square minus 9. This is the second surface. Now the a bar is mathematically, it is normal to the vector, normal to this surface at this point. So that can be written mathematically as del psi at 1 2 2. Because we know that gradient, the geometrical meaning of the gradient is the normal to the surface. Means the gradient, whenever we calculate gradient, we get the normal to that particular surface. So for this surface, if you want to find normal vector, you need to calculate gradient of that surface, and we are going to calculate that normal vector at this particular point 1 2 2. So it is del psi at 1 2 2. So the calculation are very easy. Again, we are going to apply the definition of gradient. So after applying definition of gradient, partial derivative with respect to x will be 2x, with respect to y 2y, with respect to z 2z. At 1 to 2, if you calculate, you will get 2i plus 4j plus 4k. This is the normal vector to that surface psi at 1 to 2. We need its direction. Okay. So by definition, it will be, means the direction of a bar is a cap, which is equal to the vector a bar divided by its magnitude. After calculating this, we will get finally a cap as 2i plus 4j plus 4k cap divided by 6. Now we are having gradient of that surface and the direction also. Okay, so finally just take the dot product of two, will get our required directional derivative. Therefore, final answer, required directional derivative is equal to del phi at which point 1 minus 1 1 dot product with a cap, which will be equal to 1 into 2 by 6 plus minus 1 into minus 1 into 4 by 6 and minus 3 into 4 by 6. So if you calculate this, 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus 12 minus 14 by 6, we can simplify it further, so it will be equal to minus 7 by 3. 2 7 are 14, 2 3 are 6. So final answer for this problem is minus 7 upon 3. So this is very easy. Just the calculation of this normal vector is becomes important here, and we are having two surfaces in this type of problems, so you need to handle both of them carefully. Okay, one surface for calculating direction derivative, one surface for calculating the normal vector. Okay, so one example of this type I will give you for practice. You try to get it. This is the problem for homework. Find the directional derivative of f equal to x square y plus xyz plus z cube at 1 2 minus 1 along the normal to the second surface x square y cube equal to 4xy plus y square z at the point 1 2 0. So this is like previous problem. So this is the first surface, f instead of phi, f is here. So this is the second surface, you can call it as g. So you call the proceed like previous example, you will get answer as minus 1 by 3. Now next problem. Now this is regarding the direction along the normal surface. Now the last type of direction is along some line. Okay, equation of line we have discussed in the lecture number 6. Whenever we have equation of line in front of us, in that case how to determine vector a bar, and from that its direction, that we have discussed already. So we are going to take one example of that type. Find the direction derivative of this surface at 2 minus 1 1 along the line. Equation of line in 3-dimensional space is given. Okay, so very first I will calculate the gradient of the given surface phi. By definition del phi is this. I have calculated the derivatives. Y square is the derivative with respect to x. This bracket is the derivative with respect to y, and the last bracket is the derivative with respect to z of the given surface phi. Okay, and we have to calculate derivative at 2 minus 1 1. So calculate the del phi at 2 minus 1 1. You will get as the vector as I minus 3j minus 3k. So I have given equation number 1 to it. Now our next calculation is calculation of a cap. For that we have to calculate first a bar. So a bar, information about a bar is given. A bar is the vector along the line, this line, 2 into x minus 2 equal to y plus 1 equal to z minus 1. Okay, at present this is not in standard form. We'll convert this in standard form of equation of line. So for that we have to make the coefficient of x, y, z 1 in the numerator. Here the coefficient of x is 2. So we'll divide throughout by 2 this equation. So I will get that 2 by 2, here we'll get 1. Here in the denominator 2 will come, and we'll have the equation of line. This equation of line is in the standard form, x minus x1 upon L, y minus y1 upon m, z minus z1 upon n. That equation of standard form, that equation of line in standard form we have discussed already. And these are the values of L, m, n in the denominator. That values we need, they are direction ratios of that line. By using these direction ratios, we write the vector a bar as Li plus mj plus nk. So L is 1, m is 2, n is 3. Therefore the vector is I cap plus 2j plus 3k. Okay. Now we have vector a bar. So it becomes necessary to write that equation of line in this form. If it is already given in this form, no problem. But sometimes they may multiply by some number and they write equation of line in this form. In that case, we have to convert this form to this form. Okay. So that I have done. A cap will be I cap plus 2j plus 2k. Its magnitude is 3. You can calculate it. So this is the value of a cap. Now the final calculation of directional derivative. Take the dot product of equation 1 and 2 to get the required answer. Final required directional derivative is del phi at 2 minus 1 1 dot product with a cap. So by using equation 1 and 2, we'll get the dot product as 1 into 1 by 3 minus 3 into 2 by 3 minus 3 into 2 by 3, then minus 3 into 2 by 3. Finally, this will be equal to minus 6 minus 12 plus 1 minus 11 divided by 3. So the final answer of the directional derivative is minus 11 by 3. Hope you have understood these calculations. One problem of this type also I will give you for practice, and I think and we have covered all the 5 types of examples, and I have given you one example for practice also on every type. Now after this lecture, in the next lecture we'll discuss the concept of maximum directional example based on maximum directional derivative. That is the last type of problems from the directional derivative topic. So one problem for homework on of this type I will give you. You try this at home. So this is the problem for homework. Find the directional derivative of 4x z cube minus 3x square y square z at 2 minus 1 2 along the line x minus 1 upon 1 y minus 2 upon 2 z minus 1 upon 3. So this is the surface phi. This is the point at which you have to calculate the derivative, and this is the direction along the line. So equation of line is in standard form. So this will be the value of Lmn. Try to get the solution of this particular problem. So that's it from this lecture. In coming lecture, we'll discuss the example on maximum directional derivative. Thank you so much.